Super Saiyan Star. What's good, guys? Your boy the Savage back again for another Savage Star Live. Woo! Hey, it's good to be back. Feels like we only just caught on Savage Talk. It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm here. Talk fun with the guys. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's good at home. I hope everyone's well in the chat. Shout out to everyone here. Shout out to Giovanni. You've been spamming up the chat with the Daniel Bryan talk. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna hit you with the yes, like that. Oi, listen, CEO of the Hill, you know them way there. I love it. Shout out to you, Morris, bro. What you saying? Shout out to Elite Squad, Gang Business. What you saying, brother? Hope you're well. Hill Brother Nero, Gang Business. What you saying, brother? I hope everyone's well, man. This is good. You know them way there. Let's get into this chat, man. Let's get into this chat. Yeah, I mean, it's more wrestling talk. You know what we do over here. But this is what we do, man. This is what we do. Shout out to Aston Fortune. You know them way there. Listen, Aston Fortune, can you tell us the future of Daniel Bryan? That's the real question. We'll start Savage News pretty early today because there's not much news. You can see the main talking point is Daniel Bryan. So, but we'll wait for everyone to get in the chat first. I have to cover it again first. But how's everyone doing? Everyone let me know, man. You know what I mean? Individuals, let me know how you're doing. I've been down since day one-ish. You know them way there. Shout out to Thomas, bro. Gang Business. Shout out to Dro. What you saying, brother? I'm good, man. Glendale, California in the house. You know them way there. I feel like if you're from Glendale, you should be a YouTube vlogger, bro. You know, like that. Just, you know them way. Hey, brother Nero, change that name real quick. Super Saiyan Settings, you know, like that. Shout out to the Tampon Boys on YouTube. Certain man are like a Yamcha and them man there, you know, like them. Yeah, TN and that. Yeah. Come on now. Of course, we got news on Eva Marie. You know the. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Listen, I don't want no disrespect to Eva Marie, though. Yeah, talk about wrestling, but we don't want no disrespect to the woman, bro. Yeah, I mean, all inclusive over here on this channel, bro. You know what I'm like there. Hey, Gang Business. What you saying, bro? It's good to see you in the chat, man. I ain't spoke to you in a minute. Hope you're well, brother. Yeah, I mean, I see you doing your thing over there, bro. You go, man. You know them. But yeah, man, I hope you're well. Shout out to Tariq. Hope you're well, bro. Who's the best wrestler ever? You know, like that. Come on now, The Rock. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Come on now. Don't ask me them mad questions there, bro. It's never gonna change either. I've been hooked by the nostalgia bug. I can't do much about it. Oh God, Elite Squad. I didn't want to talk about this, but since you brought it up, yeah. I see that Ricochet and Ali's the cutting promos and that like they're on the main roster at the moment. I don't know what's going on, but the main roster's a damn shambles. That main event program. It's that bad. I don't even know what date it comes on. I just keep seeing clips of it, and I've seen that Ricochet said, "Yeah, I can't even talk about. I can't talk about it, bro. That what I said is gonna come true. Whether everyone believes me or not, I told you guys in January, Jeff Hardy by the end of the year will not be in WWE, and I'm keeping that going, bro. He's gonna be in AEW or Impact or Ring of Honor. I'm not joking." Then you're going to leave it 23rd of August. I never want to see Daniel Bryan as a general manager again, ever. You know, like that. Come on now. You got lucky at Mania with Backlash. You got lucky at Mania, bro. You got lucky because of the bad weather. Savage, what is your reaction to Roman Reigns' new theme song? What, Drew? You was in the chat last week when we spoke about it on Monday. I think it's dope. You know, like that. Thomas says it's trash. I don't believe it's trash, bro. When does Jeff Hardy's contract end for you to think that? Honestly, WrestleMania, I didn't say it based on his contract. There's something that hit me. I can't remember what the match I seen him. It was in the Elimination Chamber, wasn't he, Jeff? And you know when the graphic came up with everyone who was in there, he was the first person I just knew wasn't going to win anything. Like there was no chance. And for someone who's such a a legend in the game. And I haven't heard when his brother left, no one spoke about Jeff signing a new contract. And I'm pretty sure they would have signed it together, which means his original contract is still going. I can't see it having that long. I might be wrong in what date it is, but I do believe that there's no way you can have Jeff Hardy, a main event, what no one watches, and he's just going to stay there and take it. He's just lost his dad. His brother was doing great stuff on AEW and Impact. You know what I mean? It slowed down a little bit, but fans are starting to come back in. And there's so much talent that isn't being used already who are younger than Jeff, who have not even started their career, that they're probably going to go with them first if they ever do. We've still got people like Keith Lee to go back. Aleister Black's just come back. So I can't see that Jeff stays there. Jeff has too much about him to do that. He's beat all that alcoholism and stuff like that. So, exactly. Yes, exactly, brother Nero. And I like Jinder, bro. I liked him as heel. So, do you like Carmella's theme? To me, it sounds like an Egyptian ancient theme. I like Carmella's theme because of the way she reacts to it. But it will grow on me. Roman's new. Yeah, Mario, come on now. Jeff didn't sign a new contract, but they added time on when he was injured. But you are right, he won't be staying for much longer. Yeah, I heard added time on there, but when he was injured, he was out for 3 months, I think. So I don't know how much, you know what I mean? In fact, Roman Reigns never had a theme song, so he actually kept the Shield's theme song. Well, it's not. Okay, people are saying this, even though they can clearly hear that. So the new song has the at the beginning of Roman's Shield theme, that it's got that in the beginning of his new song, his new theme. But the rest of it, you know what I mean? It's Roman's theme, bro. Come on now. I'm gonna punch you, okay, Sean. Big settings, bro. June 2009, Roman's fighting his cousins. Oh, mate, one of my favorite WWE moments is when the Usos slid in the ring and they went face to face with Roman and they wouldn't hit him, and then Seth just jumped on him. Please go and watch that clip. It's before Survivor Series. Yeah, I think it's dope as well. Not for me at the moment. Yeah, it has to grow. And to be fair, Roman doesn't wrestle that often, does he? So it's gonna take a while. But you know what I mean. Can I do a Vince McMahon impression? I don't know what to. I don't know. You're fired. You've opened the floodgates to your own personal. Vince is a G, you know. Get on your knees and bawl like a dog. Yeah, I shouldn't really say that. You know what I mean? I don't think Vince wants any of us to remember that still. You know that. Did John quit? I'm a big fan of him. No, John didn't quit. Yeah. Big settings. We're all listing on the fans giving Latin talent a chance. Lucha House Party, Gaza, Humberto were all on Raw, and 3 of them got wins, and Humberto in a talent feud. Yeah, I agree. Listen, at this point, it doesn't really matter anymore if WWE are only taking notice because people are moaning about it, because it's not like it's unwarranted. I've seen them do it with the black wrestlers in the last 6 months. There's no escaping it. There's coincidences in life, but there's a Black Lives Matter movement. The whole world wakes up to certain racism, and then all of a sudden, WWE has Hurt Business killing it with the tag team titles. New Day had the tag team titles on the other brand, or the Street Profits. Bobby Lashley has the United States title, then has the Raw Championship as well, and then Bianca Belair and Sasha both have titles. Look how I don't have to explain anymore. If anyone didn't see that, I did. But the issue was, well, not an issue. The great thing was even if somebody in creative meant it as a token gesture, all of those people should have been champions at that time, and all of those people are talented enough to have them, them titles. So whether they did it out of malice or they've done it just cover their own back, or I don't care because everyone deserves to have them titles. You know what I mean? The tag team champions were the best at the time, both brands. Bobby Lashley is the best at the time. So and Sasha and was the best in business. So you know what I mean? It's one of them. Then where is he? I haven't seen him. Oh, you haven't heard him? Well, I don't know where you are. I don't know if you're under a rock or something like that. But can you not see he's in Hollywood killing it? Anyone see that clip of Batista saying that he's never returning to wrestling? Like he would never come back. It's on the set of that movie, what he was doing. They asked him about returning to ring. He said, I love the company, WWE, so I'd always be loyal and never go to another one. But he said, I'd never step foot in the ring to wrestle again. I remember not defending his title back. You know, like that. Yeah. You know, them way there. Anyway, let's get into Savage news because, you know, I don't look like anyone that's entering the chat. I'd like to give everyone a few minutes to enter the chat and all that. But we'll cut into it, man. So let's get into Daniel Bryan straight away. We know we covered it a little bit. But, yeah, I don't know if everyone's heard the news. Daniel Bryan's contract has expired with the WWE. Apparently expired straight after that SmackDown match with Roman Reigns. And what I'd say is, this is not just reporting on news, because if you go back to 2 weeks ago when we spoke on Savage Talk, we spoke about Daniel Bryan, his interview saying that he didn't feel right at WrestleMania. He felt out of place. He didn't feel like he belonged. And we was all a bit worried for him. If you guys remember, I don't know if anyone remembers what we were speaking about it, but we was all a bit worried about him because it didn't sound right. And I said that I would hate for something bad to happen to him. And hopefully, if he continues to feel like that, he takes some time off or just retires. And give my view on Daniel Bryan. So I wouldn't spam the chat too much, because if you spam it, I'm not going to go all the way back up to read everything. But what I would say is, first of all, Daniel Bryan's one of the best wrestlers we've ever seen in the history of wrestling. That's for sure. He's amazing. I would say in terms of a babyface on Raw and SmackDown, he's the best. He's the best there is now, and the best has been in a long while. He never got annoying. The Yes movement was one of the biggest things there's ever been in wrestling. Possibly the biggest movement there's ever been. And him saying he felt out of place, I wonder if, and I don't know if you guys play sport or anything like that, but when people, if I take it for an example in football, when people break their leg or they have a bad injury, and then they return, they're always a little bit different. Sometimes visibly you can see that they've lost a yard of pace or something like that. Or mentally, when you hear them talk, they always say, I was scared to do this because of this, and it stopped my talent. Now with Daniel Bryan, it seemed like a mental thing, because from the outside, we can all see Daniel Bryan's wrestling the best he's ever wrestled. But I don't know if in the inside he thinks that, one, he's got the kids now, and two, he just might not know whether he can cut it anymore. He can definitely cut it, but for his own mental health and physical health, and the fact that he had that neck surgery, which probably scared him, and he's going to want to grow up and take care of his kids, I actually think it might be just down to the family man thing. I think he's just ready. And obviously, Daniel Bryan looks very young, doesn't he? Once he cuts the beard off, he always looks very young, but he's obviously getting on, and he's made a lot of money from wrestling. His missus has made a lot of money from wrestling and from her clothing company and wine and stuff like that. So, and reality TV. So they're not going to be low on money. So I actually think that I don't think he's going to sign another WWE full-time contract. I think he might sign a part-time one. If I'd make any guesses, and what I said that I would want to happen is, I would like him to go to NXT. I said before that I don't see people going to NXT as a downgrade. I know technically, because it's developmental, anyone who goes there is like, but he's somebody who can help the younger talent. Now, I would want him to go to NXT on the TV. Like, I want to see him there. But for him, because I love Daniel so much, if he wants to go there and just help people behind the scenes, I'm good with that as well. But hopefully this thing gets sorted soon and we find out some more, because the Daniel Bryan's a legend. That's all I've really got to say about it. But I can't see him going to, from what he's been speaking about, it's not about it doesn't seem to be about wrestling you know what I mean, go into somewhere else that he's struggling. But I know that WWE is planning on making. I seen it. I saw it yesterday that they're planning on doing something where they can work with another company. But the company's going to be part of WWE, but as an off brand, kind of like they did it with. People think that they've never done it before. That's what Pete Dunne was doing when he was the UK champion. He was still wrestling in Progress Wrestling in England. Believe me, I was there. And Triple H came as well. So I think that's going to happen. I would love to see Daniel Bryan in NXT. I'd love to see him with Johnny Gargano and people like that. I think it would be dope. Kushida. Come on, this geezer is endless, but we'll see. So that's what I got to tell Daniel Bryan. I'll jump into the chat. That's good. No one's been spamming. You guys are gangsters still. Who will be Mr. Money in the Bank? WWE haven't built new stars. Yes, man. So I think I would pick Sami Zayn to be Mr. Money in the Bank. You saw last week's Instagram post of Batista. I did see it. Charlie Smith, I'd love to see Bryan do a farewell world tour pop up in AEW. Ring of Honor. I don't want to see Daniel Bryan in AEW. If he's worried about his health as well, that's not the place to go. But yeah, I don't mind where else. I don't know. I think there's so much more he can do with WWE. What's the point in going to other places than NXT though? In that case, let's see him like the Undertaker. Yeah, it would be different to the Undertaker as well because Daniel Bryan can still wrestle to his best of his ability, whereas Undertaker was getting old. Backlash. Yep. It's this following Sunday. I think it's like the 16th or something like that. Someone put it in the chat. Yeah, Raw would need him, but you know. Yeah, full-time dad, exactly. Wait. You're telling me they fired Samoa Joe and the Iconics to bring back Eva Marie and Mansoor. Okay, Ashton, we're not, I love you, bro, but we're not going to do this thing where you done this to do that. It's not fair on the people who have been employed. It's nothing to do with them. I would say that the Eva Marie thing was already happening. We spoke about this before that Black Thursday. She was already technically signed by WWE. She's been wrestling with them in the PC the whole time. And Mansoor was already a WWE talent. They just used him at Saudi Arabia all the time. He's already been there, so don't get confused with seeing Mansoor on Raw all of a sudden and thinking that he's just been signed. We've seen him in Saudi Arabia for the last 4 years. So that's what I'd say about that. With the Samoa Joe thing, I'm going to keep saying because Joe won't talk about it. I honestly think because different doctors do different things, that's the reason why Daniel and Edge and Paige always had these problems with checking different doctors out. I think that the WWE doctors wouldn't clear Samoa Joe, and WWE were like, we're going to end up paying this guy not to wrestle. He's that much of a draw. I would pay him to just be a commentary for real. Because it's kayfabe commentary when it's a wrestler doing it. But that must be what they thought to get him off the books. And with the Iconics, yeah, I don't have an answer for that one. I don't understand why they got rid of him, but why is Daniel retiring? Everyone has a family. Bobby, Roman, why though? I mean, everyone's got individual things, isn't it? Not everyone wants. Some people want to stay at home with the kids. Some people don't. And no one said he's retiring. I just said his contract's over. So I wouldn't compare him to other people with having families. It's completely different. By the way, do you remember when the Miz stole Daniel Bryan's kick? Yeah, he only just stopped doing it. The it kicks. I love it though, man. That's the one feud I risked that it ended with one of them being champion. They cut it off too soon, man. The one when Maurice came back and Miz was on top of his game. I loved it. Daniel Bryan's going to make a deal with wrestling. Yeah, but he won't make a deal where he can wrestle in like it won't be AEW kind of stuff. But and with that, I don't think it'll be Impact either because they're too connected. But MLW, maybe they'll do that. NXT fine, Raw needs something right now. The scenes, yeah, Raw's trash at the moment. Not need DB, they will say him. That's not true. WWE don't need Daniel Bryan. Did you not see WrestleMania? Did you not see the match on SmackDown? I don't know, man. I think, like I said, they might use him for the MLW crossover. You know what I mean? That brand. So I don't know. Shout out to Nima in the chat. Even me ones this bit of poor timing on their part should have brought her back at Rumble, not after Black Thursday. Morris, what I'll say to that is every day after Black Thursday, is, do you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't, from after Black Thursday, that's almost saying that no one can be employed again for the rest of the year. The reason why I try to be, I'm not playing devil's advocate on it because we don't know the ins and outs of what's going on. So the Samoa Joe one was the biggest one, but I don't know what was going on with his injury and stuff like that. The Kalisto one, there's been thing going on with the Mexican wrestlers and stuff like that, and he you know what I mean. So that was a shock to me, but I don't think it's fair to say it's just because when they had Black Wednesday last year, and that means that anyone they signed from then, or even bringing people back, you know what I mean. So I would keep it like that, but. Yeah, he got signed NXT. He used 205 million. Yeah, that's what I said. I know. I already know. So you have to tell people in the chat that. Mansoor, the only person who can get a pop in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Didn't he get in trouble when we had the last Saudi Arabia event? Did anyone see that Twitter video? If they didn't, I'm not going to show it to anyone. But it was some political stuff, man. He weren't happy. Imagine Leslie Reigns and Cross. Oh, it'd be so dope. Sadly, I don't think Lashley's going to keep the title to them. I hope he does, though. Daniel Bryan deserves a Hall of Fame. To be honest, since now he's a full-time dad. I mean, he doesn't deserve the Hall of Fame now. He's a full-time dad. No one's people have to stop making stuff up. His contract ran out. No one said anything about him becoming a full-time dad. Do you know what I mean? Like, his just contracts ran out. Give the man a break, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Daniel Bryan in New Japan. But I don't think so. If he's talking about family and stuff like that, I can't see him leaving America to go to New Japan. That just makes no sense. Like, I want more time with my kids, so let me go to Japan. Crown Jewel, where Saudi wouldn't. Yes, that one. I'm not going to talk about the video, but if you've seen the video, you can find it online, and that he was talking some madness still. But yeah, you know. Okay, enough of the Daniel Bryan talk. Let's move on to AEW Blood and Guts main event, because I'm not going to talk about the whole show. Because I know everyone's not interested, but the whole show was pretty good. It was an AEW Dynamite in it with a great main event. What did I think about the main event? I honestly think that the main event was dope. I thought it was. Listen, there's a bit of a cheat code, and it's not their fault, but obviously, when you wrestlers can bleed freely, swear freely, do whatever they want freely, and the viewers are people who were watching the Attitude Era, of course, it's gonna hit me with the nostalgia feeling. You know what I mean? But I don't know if anyone's seen my reaction. You seen how excited I was by the match. I thought the finish was great. The actual finish of the match, with making the Inner Circle surrender to the Pinnacle. And basically the way they made them surrender was it was MJF and Jericho left on top of the cell, and MJF had the upper hand. Jericho's bleeding from the head. MJF's bleeding from the head. But MJF pretty much had Jericho at his will. What he said in the promo, he's going to see him slumped over his body and utter those words, "Thank you." Then he grabbed Jericho by the hair and was threatening in the circle, "I'm going to throw him off." They surrendered the match, almost like a boxing match where you throw in the towel. Then he threw Jericho off anyway into a purpose-built stage, what had the AEW logo on it. Now, I've only noticed just that everyone around the world's kicking off about it. Anyone who watches my video will know that I actually said, in the video, it got ruined for me once I saw the cameraman zoom in. I seen the medics run around Jericho. Well, first of all, when he got thrown off the cell, the noise, because I'm used to WWE crashing, banging noises. "Oh my God, don't do it! Don't do it! Think about your wife! Think about your family! Think about your kids! Don't do it!" Whoosh. I'm used to that business, especially with JR there. That when he fell, it was a thud. And then the cameraman zooms in, which is not his fault, I guess. And I realize that looks like metal, but it's pretty much like purpose-built. You know the grooves what you find in metal, what you have on the ramp in WWE? They've made something so it looks like metal, but underneath it's like this weird cardboard soft. You know that weird. It's not fully cardboard. It's wood with like soft cardboard on it. Anyone who done textiles and woodwork in school knows what I'm talking about. But pretty much, yeah, you could throw your baby through it and it wouldn't hurt them. On top of that, when he crashes through, underneath that, you can see the black crash mat. Now, when cameramen and people just pick it up online and just want to call things a botch, I don't think that's always fair because it's still what it is. But I just looked at it as I looked at it as if I was watching Avengers, and in fact, I can't even look at it like that. But yeah, I look at it as if I was watching Avengers, and when Spider-Man was trying to get Thanos' gauntlet off his hand, I could see the strings holding Spider-Man up. Not the web, the strings, the green strings. That's how it made me feel. And instantly, I can't, like, my rating for the match just disappears because that spot was meant to be like a massive thing. It ended up being trash. And it's starting to look like, obviously, well, we've seen what happened at Revolution. We've seen how that ended. They had great stuff within the program, and then the sparklers went off, and now they've had this. Of course, they can come back from it. It's nothing. It's It's nothing major. People are fickle; they forget stuff pretty fast. But for me, it took away from the match what was great. Someone says he was better than NXT War Games. I don't agree that it was better than NXT War Games. Completely different. Like I said, they got the cheat code. You know what I mean? And it's not down to them. It's not like their fault or anything like that. But when you can bleed and do all Attitude Era style stuff, then of course, you know what I mean. This is hilarious what Morris just put up. Then this is from the promo. Running back, the guy that said to Sean Spears how he said, "Come AEW still trust like he was in W." That was Sammy Guevara that said, since you've come to AEW, you failed." And he was like, "Come to think of it, didn't you fail in the old place where you worked?" Yeah, I would say that Ty Dillinger didn't fail in the WWE. I don't think they used him properly. But I think what was happening in WWE before is they were bringing people from NXT up too quick, people who hadn't achieved anything, they had just had a name now. Not everyone had to win a title in NXT to get put up. I don't think Cass and Enzo had the titles before they went up to NXT. Neither did Apollo. But some people, they just pushed up there too quick, kind of like No Way Jose, and then, you know what I mean? So WWE should have gone Abu Dhabi rather than Saudi. Abu Dhabi knows how to treat sports and athletes. I don't care about that kind of stuff, to be honest. It doesn't affect us because either way, them Saudi Arabia shows are just not. Yeah, I mean, it's just weird. They're just weird to me. To be fair, Super Showdown when he went to Australia weren't that bad, but I'm gonna be salty forever until they bring something to England. I'm just gonna be salty about these things. So, Gamer Guy says I'm gonna miss Daniel Bryan. Listen, guys, just wait. You know what I mean? He hasn't signed a new contract yet, but we'll find out what he does. I wouldn't start. You know what I mean? So, Gamer Guy says I don't want that. Imagine this Kenny Omega versus Daniel Bryan. I'd rather see Kenny Omega I'd rather see Daniel Bryan versus Johnny Gargano, to be honest. But do you remember the Usos old come on now? The perfect 10, like 10. Yeah, man. Listen, that is the husband of Peyton Royce. We have to have some respect, like that. Nah. What do you even mean? Yeah, those match got postponed to June. It was supposed to happen next week. I know. I told you already. This is my homie, bro. You know what I mean? We're from the same ends, bro. It's just, everyone thinks WWE will bring the fist back, but they're going to do the same from the Diamond Shoot with the old Titantron. No, I think they might bring the fist back. I don't know. They've still got it. It's in the archive things. I don't know, man. I can't be. You sound a bit like, I don't know, like you sound like WWE slept with your mom or something. Like, I mean, you sound hurt, man. There's nothing wrong with the Thunderdome. What can they do? There's no fans back. It's either have fans or, you know what I mean? If there's no fans, have the empty stadium. And I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So, hold 1 minute, guys. I think has my video premiered on YouTube already. That's a bit of a sticky one still. Let me check that. Yeah, 7:15. That's fine. No problem. Just checking that out, guys. So when this the cameraman shouldn't have shot the fall. And then he feels zooming on Smiler's face. Yeah, listen, and I'm saying this from experience. One of my jobs is camera work. You do what you instructed to do. So I don't like it either. I don't like when the cameraman does certain things and it picks up on things in WWE, but that's what they're told to do. That's why it's so hard to be a wrestler, because you have to know where the hard camera is for when you're cutting your promos. You have to know where certain things are. There's little things like, when the wrestlers get a breather outside the ring and they're like it almost looks like the hide-in. Sometimes the wrestlers get in the way of where the camera's gone. So I wouldn't blame the cameraman for that. The AEW, I don't know what they thought was going to happen with that cardboard thing, honestly. And of course, everyone would have wanted to see what happened to Jericho. So, you know what I mean? Why did Rollins fight Ray? And this, I don't understand this question. What do you mean, why? Wrestling? Just received Sonya Deville vid, not, like that. Yeah, so we're gonna watch that on it's premiering at 7:15. I'll pull it out at that time so then you guys can watch it together. Where you can watch, you'll all be in the chat together if you jump on it at the same time. But shout out to Kevin, what you saying, brother? The main event for Blood and Guts was great. Yeah, the ending was trash though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hope the Beast returns soon. It's been 2 years. Listen, it's not been 2 years. That's not true. Brock Lesnar lost at WrestleMania last year to Drew McIntyre. So it's been 1 year. Who ready for I'm really excited for the Ultimate. You know what I mean? The problem is that I don't think they're gonna bring any talent in and stuff like that, but it's just a thing to get the ratings up, I guess. I'm not gonna hold my breath on it. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get to see Roman interact with some legends or something. That'll be pretty cool, and maybe Cesaro or something like that. But yeah, like I said, and yeah, that person with Brock, it's definitely not been 2 years. Trust me. Because if that's the case, you might want to explain to me who had the title in for most of 2019. Trust me, Brock was there at WrestleMania. I don't think they'll bring back the fist bump based on the logo they used for about SmackDown. Maybe not. Maybe not. Wall up Hammer Jacob for a table and a crush man and then Pinnacle David full circle. Oh yeah. I pick up on all these things already. Like I'm not trying to be ignorant to it, but I try and block them out because it ruins my wrestling experience. That's why when you guys have like not about you in particular, but when people have like rumors and stuff, don't give them to me. Don't send them to me. Don't do any of that. Don't tell me that this is gonna happen. I hate when people tell me what's gonna happen at a match. Predictions are fine, but when people tell me, it ruins it. It's like somebody telling me, blah blah's been spotted backstage at Royal Rumble. I don't care. I want to watch it and be shocked. You know, like that. Shout out to you, bro. Hope their first Roman occurs at SummerSlam. Can't see it happening. Can't see it happening while both of them are heels, to be honest. I can't. But yeah, moving away from AEW, it's not that important. I just wanted to bring it up and I wanted to review it. So shout out to all of the men who were involved in that match because the match itself was great. The beginning of the match alone with Sammy Guevara and Harwood. Oh my God, bro. Sammy is it gives me, in terms of his wrestling, it gives me some Eddie Guerrero vibes. But yeah, it's exciting. Bring back the old moving graphics family. I remember when The Rock taking the make off. Yeah, the moving graphics is something that has to come back. Somebody made me one of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins for like WrestleMania, and it was so cool, bro. It had Roman doing and then standing there, and then it was so dope. So hopefully they do that. The lens will probably not appear, but I'm already backstage like Hurricane Jamie Noble. Yeah, that's pointless. There's no point in them doing the Hurricane. Yeah, I get it, but the rest of them, pointless, man. Who cared about Jamie Noble on SmackDown, bro? This gives us spend most time on Raw. Devon, man, I see him all the time. Finlay, I see him all the time, but it's dead, bro. It's dead. Maybe they should have just made it an old SmackDown theme instead of. I'd rather no legends be there than them be there. Honestly, just have it. Maybe bring back some old matches from the past and stuff like. I don't know, man. Oh no, man. I'm sold on whatever happens on SmackDown. As long as Roman's there, I'm good. You know, like that. And hopefully we see a bit of Edge as well. Big Drip Rollins, you know. I want to watch a fight with Roman and The Rock. Personally, I don't care for it, but, you know. I definitely won't be seeing The Rock, but this would be a perfect time to see heel and Rock from face to face. And I see. Yeah, it would. I definitely don't think we're going to see him, but it would be cool. Who do you think will take the titles from Omos? And I think it's definitely going to be RK Bro, but they have to wait. They have to wait a long time for it. It'll be very pointless of them giving Omos and AJ the titles and then just passing it over that quick. I thought AEW Blood and Guts was good. You didn't watch it, did you? You didn't watch it from the start. I bet you watched just clips of it because I don't know if you're asking a question whether you thought it was good or not, but I already mentioned what I thought of it. So Uncle should return occasionally, like in 2019, to see Stone Cold confront Roman. There's no point. There's no point. Stone Cold's character is such a badass that it wouldn't make sense seeing him confront someone and not kicking the shit out of him, and he's not going to do that. So, Jamie Noble trailer hitch and that. Where's Nydia? Oh, listen, Nydia looked like a tramp in that, but swear down, she was all right still. Bring back the old SmackDown theme. Yeah, that would be dope, man. That would be really dope. Yeah, like I said, after AEW news now and Daniel Bryan, we'll go on to the final bit of news. Eva Marie. Now, I don't know. I'm not sheep in it. I'll just do my own thing and I'll bring up my own. I feel how I feel about stuff. Now, I always thought that when Eva Marie was there, it was an over-exaggeration of how much people hated her because, you know, I just thought it was an over-exaggeration. People were acting like she's the worst thing they've ever seen and she had no, you know what I mean? She had nothing about her. And it'd be different if her character looked terrible, she was out of shape, she was ugly, and she couldn't wrestle, and all of those things. But that wasn't the case. The case was that WWE saw a star in her and how she looks and stuff, but didn't take into account the wrestling skill she has and brought her up too early from NXT. Now, on NXT, was she great? No, she wasn't. I seen one good match with her, which was against Liv Morgan on NXT. But you have to remember, she was brought in, like when I watched Total Divas, she was brought in straight to Total Divas. She wasn't on like the roster straight away. She was brought straight to Total Divas. So basically taking someone who's just really great at fitness and then put him in the WWE. Now, was it up to her to be a professional and train? Yes. Did she train? Well, yeah, because we've seen it on video. Was she good? No, not particularly. I would say the final Eva Marie we got when she had the all red everything, she came out in the gown, all red, and then the man's voice from the entrance. I thought that was good. You know that coming to the ring, standing in at 5'7", all red everything. And then she'd get in the ring and then a bra would fall off and then she wouldn't wrestle. I thought they cut that a little bit short because I was waiting to see what was going to happen next. But the thing was, at the time, there was so much talented female wrestlers there as well that it felt weird her being pushed over everyone. I mean, they kept doing that promo for Emma returning and we never got her to. And then when she did return, she went straight back. She came out, went straight back, and then she left. So, yeah, that's a bit of a sticky one. But I'm willing to give her a chance. Yeah, it's pathetic. If you're sitting at home and you're not willing to give anyone a chance in wrestling, that's a bit crazy still. And that means you can't be a student of the wrestling game, considering The Rock was rocking my Via at one point. No one cared about him. And no one really cared about the ringmaster Stone Cold. And Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H was good, but people didn't really care too much. And no one really cared about Isaac Yankem, you know what I mean? But they cared about Kane. And no one cared about Mark Calloway when he's in WCW. So I'm just saying, everyone's had this dip thing, and obviously with the female wrestlers, it's a lot harder because you know what I mean. No one cared about female wrestlers back in the day and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give her a chance. I'm excited to see what. I'm not excited. That's an exaggeration. You know what I mean? But I'm interested to see what they do with her character. I don't really trust WWE with anyone's character, to be honest. And that promo gave nothing away. It sounded like she was some motivational speaker, but what I actually think might happen, or what I would do with her, is even though that promo made her look like a babyface, she should be a heel. She should be a heel, and they should run it as she's trying to be this motivational. If I can do it, you can do it. Pretty much like Bo Dallas. When Bo Dallas was a heel, he was still doing that. Bo, leave, because he's like he meant well, but he was still a heel, and that's what I would go down the route with Eva Marie. But they all read everything, Eva Marie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it's not a popular opinion. I don't really care. People can go and eat their mom's toe. I don't care. I liked it. All right, I liked it. Yeah. And I need the pop vinyl back. The man were out there ruining pop vinyl in Toys R Us. Going Toys R Us, people had took the pop vinyl out just because they didn't like Eva Marie. Idiot. Now I don't have an Eva Marie pop vinyl. You know, like that. Anyway, let's get into the chat. And Brabian off, possibly because how WWE releases. Nah, that's not the reason why. No, that's not the reason why it's been off. Me too. SmackDown, AEW, NXT, Impact, Raw. No way is Impact better than anything. No way. Even in Raw's terrible state, Impact is terrible. Anyone who says that doesn't watch. It just reminds me of football fans who try and tell me about like certain footballers, and I can tell the rating of my FIFA. You don't watch Impact, bro. It's not good. It's not good at all. Roman should never turn face. Is a natural heel. Yeah, I'm here for heel Roman all the time. Already everything gimmick was goated. I don't even care. I can't say I care to see her in the ring, but I'm curious who ends up as a manager role. I 100% agree. Trust me, bro. Trust me. No wrestling training vids of her training. So what on earth is she coming back to do? What do you mean there's no wrestling vids of her training? You mean like, why would there be wrestling vids of her training? It's PC. We don't get to see most people train in the PC, and obviously, all the other times when she was on Total Divas and that she's training with Brian Kendrick and she's training with Natty in the dungeon. I don't know. Already everything to me was great. I don't really care, honestly. See, all right, Elite Squad knows what, bro. It was dope. It was dope, bro. Yeah. I don't think, to be fair, I don't care to see new moves from her. That's not the problem. The problem is the moves that she could do wasn't good. They weren't like, they didn't look clean enough. It's not about having new. I wouldn't. In fact, if I was her, I wouldn't try and do new moves. That's where you mess up. You know what I'm saying? So I would just stick with the basics. And she can get away with basic moves if her character's great, and that goes for any wrestler. Stone Cold Steve Austin's moves in the ring are not great, bro. I mean, he does them great, but they're not great moves. One suplex, one Lufas press, one the stomp, the knee drop, the elbow drop, stunner, and stomping mud holes, and it's over. So you know what I'm saying? In Undertaker's the last. Everyone keeps saying this about the lost father of Undertaker's. I don't know who came up with that, but everyone who keeps saying it keeps acting like they just made up with it. They just made it up. I hope Undertaker has nothing to do with Aleister Black. You know what I mean? That's not going to help Aleister Black out at all. Do you remember when Roman Fate cried? His cousin said, "Look him." Oh, he was dope. I don't think he looked like he was really crying though. Raw over Impact any day, even though Raw sucks. Exactly my point. Impact sucks. Booty cheeks, bro. It is ass water, bro. It is donkey juice, bro. That I'm sorry. I try and watch it, bro. I try and watch it. It's that Impact's that bad. I kid you not. Impact is that bad that I can't even watch the YouTube videos. That's how bad it is. I tried to watch it. I watched when Big Cass returned. It was dead. You know, like that. Of course, it was like, what, sick. Okay, round of applause. Wasn't even, yeah, she was training with Parker, but when I've done that video of all the people coming back, and I think Taya Valkyrie at the time as well, yeah. Yeah, her hair is pink now. Her hair's been pink. Eva Marie's hair ain't been red for about 3 years. It was purple the whole time because she's got that fitness brand with her leggings and stuff like that. I keep up with this stuff, bro. I'm out here, you know, like that. Shout out to Jeff Samuel, bro. You know my guy, you know, like that. Can you please stop skipping me, big man? I read out your message. You just wrote a message about Roman fake crying and I answered it. You know, like that. You know what I mean? Don't turn into one of them tampon boys, bro. You know, like that. Unpopular opinion, fun fact: the bulldog is the worst wrestling move. Period. No, I can't agree, bro. I can't agree. Because if Spike Dudley does it, it's dope. The worst wrestling move as a finisher is it's the wasteland, bro. That move is booty cheeks, bro. That move looks like you got someone off for AA and dropped him. That's booty cheeks, bro. Oh, and I'm sorry. I know everyone loves Mickie James in the chat, and I love Mickie James as well, but she possibly is the worst person at executing her own finisher of all time. When she does the kick, oh my God. Yeah, how many times I've seen her miss? Oh God. Yeah, that's madness still. Throwback SmackDown tomorrow, baby. You know, like that. Big thing, yeah? Raw is over SmackDown parental. Yeah, Raw's always going to be over SmackDown on ratings because Raw's still the A show, but it's not better. Oh, well, I didn't know about that. Thanks for telling me, Savage. No problem, big man. From Concord, California, comes in much stylish, elegant. Oh, my, you know, like that. All read everything, you know, them way there. Oh, you know, them way there. Shout out to Randy Sam in the chat, you know, like that. Christian finishes sucks. Yeah, it does, but sorry, but the wasteland. Don't get me wrong, there's worse, like little, you know what I mean? The Carly chop weren't the best still, but the wasteland is, oh, man. Oh, okay, in the match. Okay, in the match, I agree. I think I agree. Be hard to think. I thought you meant finisher, because if you're talking about finisher, trust me, the wasteland. Oh, bruv, the mitt kick, yeah, that move, terrible. Bailey to belly is the worst move. I don't agree. The rear view is literally a flying gas. Yeah, man. But it works if it's Naomi doing it. It makes sense, you know, like that. Raw is not the A show. Stop saying that. I'm not gonna stop saying it. It's a fact, bro. What are you talking about? Bro, do you want to bring up stats, bro? It's called the A show. It's always been called the A show, bro. Don't ever tell me not to say stuff again, bro. You know, like that. You know what I mean? I'll turn up in your house like DDP and Undertaker, you know, like that. If you know, you know. Yeah? I'll turn up at your house like Bryan Pillman, you know that. And if you know, you know. Yeah? It's kind of telling me about those things. You mean this is the game, bro? Dario is back from the Lucha. I saw it, bro. You know them way there. My guy, slap. Did you see my part video? I haven't, but I'll watch it after this, bro. You know them way there. What time we got, man? We're going to finish off soon because my preview for the how I would book Sonya Deville is coming up. So hopefully you guys, when you leave the chat, you can watch it together. Lana's finisher is booty cheeks. Isn't it the finger, the X Factor? If it is, I don't think it's the booty. It's the same as Xbox movement. But I'm pretty sure Nikki or Brie does it as well. Remember when Charlotte tried to... Yeah, Charlotte's got no back, bro. She got no spine, bro. You know, them way there. You know what I mean? I ain't even lie, bro. This woman works hard as she can, gymnastics and all that, but she got no back. See, me too. Okay, if it's the worst finisher, just sits up and puts in his bollocks. Okay, man. We're talking about moves from people who actually mean something, bro. Spanish fly is the best. Yes, Spanish fly is only the best move off the top rope if you can, if you don't take too long to steady yourself, because sometimes it looks contrived if the people are up there for too long. And I would say Neville's, was it Red Arrow? I think, oh man, he done that so good. Who do you think is Diamond Wine Savage? Swerve Scott versus Leo. Oh man, listen, the Swerve and Leo Ruff matches what keep happening are incredible. And I love the stable as well. And I don't know. I really don't know. It might be Parker Bordeaux. It makes sense with his background, but I really don't know. But I'm excited for it. Do you want me to send it? Yeah, send it on IG, bro. Sup, Savage. Shout out to you, bro. I think Naomi Lana. change real soon. Yeah, I hate them being together. When you gonna upload WWE Pop Unboxing tomorrow, bro? Tomorrow. Obviously, because I'm in England and stuff like that. So tomorrow, for me, SmackDown comes on at night time at 1 o'clock. So technically, it's the next day. So in the daytime tomorrow, my pop there'll be an unboxing video for you, bro. No problem there. Hosting return at SummerSlam. Nah, it's not happening. Not with Suicide Squad coming out. I jumps over her opponent's head when she does the X Factor. Yes, she does. So the move's not terrible. It's her. It's the way she does it. It never looks right when women who are smaller and don't look as strong do like impactful moves. It looks terrible. Impact is terrible. Yeah, it is. That's dangerous move. Did you see Cody? Yeah. It's not even the most dangerous. There's the tombstone pile driver. The regular pile driver is terrible. You see what happened to Stone Cold's neck? Savage, are you going to be live? I'm never going to be live with SmackDown or Raw unless it's. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Raw's put me off stuff like that for time. Whereas Ricochet is on main event, bro, with Ali, like that. Savage, we might go live with SmackDown tomorrow. Nah, I'm not going live, bro. You know them way there. Impact is ass cakes, bro. It's terrible. It's booty cheeks, bro. Even their fans are trash, bro. Sorry, I said it. I would love to see deep. Yeah, said that at the beginning of this. All right, 5 minutes, guys. No holds bar Q&A. Then I'm getting off. Daniel Bryan is not mad because he wants the title. That's not true. But yeah, 5 minutes, no hold bar Q&A. Then I'm jumping off, guys, because I'm waiting for my Sonya Deville video to come out, preview thing. Them way big settings and all that. I love Alexa, but the Spark Up Splash was dead food. Yeah, it was dead, bro. I don't know if you're swearing at Daniel Bryan or not, but allow that kind of talk, bro. No, not that. Daniel Bryan's a legend. You can keep telling me that SmackDown's the A show all you like. I love SmackDown, but stop telling me it's the A show when the reason why they call one the A and the B show is because it's literally the A show. It's literally the longest episodic TV show of all time. It literally brings in more viewers. What are you telling me, bro? Come on now. I think Seth is the only man to beat Roman. I don't know about that. I love Cesaro and my guy, like that. My video will be muted on audio. Okay, no problem, bro. We should have put some music behind it, man. You can get copyright-free stuff in the YouTube library. Glitz Spark, who remembers an NXT Alexa? Yeah, most of the time she didn't even wrestle, man. She was just part of the thingy, the tag team. But how Savage said Daniel Bryan is a legend. Yeah, he's a legend, bro. Come on now, leg end. You know them way there, bro. Anyone who thinks Daniel Bryan's not a legend, bro, what wrestling have you been watching? Hey, bro, Daniel Bryan is greedy. I don't understand what, bro. Stop speaking to me in street slang, bro. Nah, this ain't the streets, bro. This is savage talk, but speak to me in English, bro. I got a queen in England, like that. We speak properly over here, bro. We made a dictionary over here, bro. Come on, man. You speak to me English. Man's like, hey, bro, Daniel Bryan, greedy, bro. Big man, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. What's greedy about Daniel Bryan? This guy literally hasn't even had that many titles. He's very selfless. He spent the whole of the last couple of weeks trying to put Cesaro over. Help for real. You know them way there, bro. You know them top, yeah. So shout out to you, Andrew. You ain't seen you in a minute still. Yeah, like that. Yeah, bedazzled for real, bro. You know them way. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't even think it's a true thing. I just think it's a couple of people because from the overwhelming thing I've got from the rest of the world is everyone loves Daniel Bryan. He's literally one of the best to ever do it, bro. Daniel Bryan versus William Regal's son would be dope. Hey, Daniel Bryan, listen. If you want to take a trip and that, take a little birdie and that little Brie, bring them to England. Come join NXT UK, bro. Let's get this on Daniel Bryan versus Walter. Let's go. Aleister Black for the WWE Championship. Eventually. We should go to the Hall of Fame. Big facts, bro. Big facts. Anyone remember when William Regal's name used to be Steven? You know, in those wrestling trusts, the mug you off and stuff, his name was Steven on it. You know what I mean? Steven Regal. One of the best. What are you talking? Big facts. SmackDown is fire, man. For real. Daniel Bryan's awesome wrestler. Big facts, bro. Daniel's dope, man. Daniel's dope. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And then I want you guys to head over to the, I'll say head over to the channel. You're already on it. Yeah, when you get off this, go and watch my fantasy booking Sonya Deville video. It's funny, innit? That Zen was the one begging for the video and Zen's not in the chat. It's mad. But anyway. Yes, I remember when Regal was in W. Yeah, bro, man was Steven, bro. Man tried to mug me off. Man was Steven Regal. Daniel Bryan looking like, yeah, got the Miz trim and that, bro. The Miz is dope, bro. I love the Miz, man. Big Riley's look for his new vignettes, his delivery film, pause, fertile things. So good. So good, bro. I do wish they kept his wife, but you know. Savage Roman Reigns is way better than Daniel Bryan. I don't agree. Roman Reigns is the best wrestler in the world at the moment. But when Daniel Bryan was having that run around WrestleMania 30, he was doing the best stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't agree. But Roman's my favorite over Daniel Bryan. I don't agree. That is way better than him. He's just better than him. Apollo Crews next to Roman, I think, is the best heel on SmackDown right now. Yeah, Apollo's dope, man. Regal should control Raw. Yeah, I would like to see it, man. Bring back Tajiri as well. You guys remember Regal vs CM Punk? Yeah, I do, man. Yeah, bro, Steven Regal Elite figure. I got it from Forbidden Planet. You know them way there. Man, like Lord Steve. Yeah, bro, Paul Levesque and that. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I like your profile, bro. Paul Bearer and that. Oh, Undertaker. Surprise, surprise. He goes Hall of Fame. Who should introduce him? Daniel Bryan or Morrison? Sorry, because of them. I think Daniel Bryan would be the best person. Daniel Bryan, fun fact, Daniel Bryan actually doesn't like The Miz. Like, he actually doesn't like him. So I don't know if he might do it out of respect, but they bring the best out of each other. That's why I love the big dog. Daniel Bryan lies to us, man. The big dog's a G, man. But Apollo, okay. Yes, I know. I can see it happening. I said this the other day. If Stone Cold appeared on SmackDown, he should stun Sammy or something. Yeah, he would. He wouldn't. I would say though, like, I mean, iconically, SmackDown's The Rock show. I mean, Stone Cold wasn't on there as much, so it doesn't really make sense bringing Stone Cold in. But they could bring in some other talent. Rey Mysterio should feature heavy on there. He was a big part of SmackDown. I won't be there for the premiere because I'm hooping and I'm out right now. No problem, bro. WWE should bring fans back before AEW. Business doesn't work like that. You don't just get to pick where you bring fans back before people. WWE already did. They brought them back at WrestleMania. The difference is they're in Jacksonville, so it's going to be based on the laws around where they are. You just stay and watch Sonya Deville together and comment in the chat afterwards. Yeah, that's why I put it on a preview. I mean on a premiere because I knew that you guys would be here. So yeah, man, what Morris said, you guys watch it together. Street Profits versus Ziggler, Rude and Backlash happened. Maybe I'm bored of this tag. They have to sort that out. But well, okay, Jey Uso feud Roman Reigns attacks the bitch on SmackDown. All right, guys, I'm jumping off. Sonya Deville video is about to land. Everyone head over to that video now. Get ready for the premiere. And yeah, it's only like 20 minutes long. You know what I mean? It's whatever you want, man. You know what I mean? So I'm only doing these videos for you guys, and then so if you don't like them, then tell me so I can jump off and not do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm jumping off. Shout out to Elite Squad and that. You know what I mean? Gang business, bro. I'm out of this bitch. Hope everyone, enjoy the rest of your night or wherever you are. Enjoy the rest of your day. But you already know the settings, bro. Yeah. What if Ultimate Warrior wrestles with Roman Reigns? Well, Ultimate Warrior is dead, so that's going to be a mess. And WWE failed to bring Dwayne Johnson in many occasions. He's the biggest actor on the planet. Hey, Savage is the OG. You know them way there. Anyway, I'm out of this bitch, bro. You know like that. I'll be the boy who gets Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, and share, and all that business. You know that gang business. You know, like that gang.